Harry Potter never had a happy birthday. Each year, his birthday would come and go without any celebration, presents, or even a kind word. Not once in 11 years. Every year, he would watch the calendar pages flip by, hoping for a change that never came. He lived with his horrible aunt and uncle, the Dursleys, who treated him like a nuisance. They never showed him any love or kindness, only disdain and cruelty. They made him sleep in a cupboard under the stairs and do all the chores. Harry's life was a series of endless tasks and harsh words. Dudley, their spoiled son, bullied Harry relentlessly. He would mock Harry, play cruel pranks, and make sure Harry knew he was unwanted. On Harry's 11th birthday, something magical happened. It was a day that started like any other but ended in a way Harry could never have imagined. A giant named Hagrid arrived with incredible news. Harry was a wizard. This revelation was beyond anything Harry had ever dreamed of. He had a place at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Harry couldn't believe it. He was finally going to leave the Dursleys behind. He was going to escape the Dursleys and learn magic. The thought of a new life filled Harry with hope and excitement. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley, a hidden street filled with magical shops. It was a place unlike any Harry had ever seen. Harry got his first glimpse of the wizarding world. Everywhere he looked there was something new and astonishing. He saw owls delivering mail, broomsticks flying, and people in robes casting spells, and wands choosing their wizards. Harry even got to hold his own wand, feeling a surge of magic flow through him. He even learned about his parents, who were a wizard and a witch. This connection to his past made him feel closer to them. For the first time in his life, Harry felt like he belonged. He was no longer just the boy under the stairs. He was part of a magical world. He wasn't a freak, he was a wizard, and his life was about to change in ways he had never imagined. Life at the Dursleys was nothing short of miserable for Harry. Aunt Petunia, with her pursed lips and beady eyes, seemed to find joy in making Harry's life as unpleasant as possible. Uncle Vernon, a large, beefy man with a booming voice, treated Harry more like a pest than a family member. Dudley, their son, was a spoiled bully who took after his parents. He had been gifted with everything he could ever want, while Harry received nothing but hand-me-downs and disdain. Dudley and his gang of friends made a sport of tormenting Harry, chasing him through the house and garden with gleeful cruelty. Harry found solace in his small, dusty cupboard under the stairs. It was cramped and dark, but it offered him a small measure of privacy and escape from the constant barrage of unkindness he faced from the Dursleys. Harry's lightning-shaped scar was a constant reminder of the tragic night his parents died. It was a night filled with terror and loss, a night that changed the course of his life forever. The scar was not just a mark, it was a symbol of his survival, a testament to the love and sacrifice of his parents. It was the only clue to his past, a past shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones. People around him seemed to know more than they let on, but no one dared to speak openly. The whispers followed him everywhere, creating an air of secrecy and intrigue that only deepened his curiosity. The Dursleys, in their attempt to force normalcy upon Harry, refused to answer any of his questions about his scar or his parents. They believed that by ignoring the past, they could suppress the magic within him. But Harry's questions only grew more persistent, and the Dursleys' silence only fueled his determination to uncover the truth. The scar throbbed faintly at times, especially when Harry encountered something magical or when he felt strong emotions. It was as if the scar had a life of its own, reacting to the magic around him. These moments were both painful and enlightening, giving Harry glimpses into a world he was yet to fully understand. It was a physical manifestation of the magic that coursed through his veins, a magic that set him apart from the ordinary world the Dursleys clung to so fiercely. The scar was a bridge between two worlds, the mundane and the magical, and it was a constant reminder of the extraordinary destiny that awaited him. Hagrid, with a gentle hand on Harry's shoulder, finally revealed the truth about his scar. He spoke of a world filled with wonder and danger, a world where Harry's parents had been heroes. Hagrid's words were a balm to Harry's soul, providing answers to questions that had haunted him for years. It was a mark left by the Dark Lord Voldemort, the most powerful dark wizard of all time, who had murdered Harry's parents. Voldemort's dark magic had left an indelible mark on Harry, a mark that was both a curse and a blessing. It was a connection to a dark past, and a beacon for a brighter future. But Voldemort's attempt to kill Harry had failed, leaving him with the scar and a destiny intertwined with the fate of the wizarding world. The scar was a symbol of his resilience and courage, a reminder that he was destined for greatness. Harry's journey was just beginning, and the scar would guide him through the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. Arriving at Hogwarts was like stepping into a dream for Harry. The castle, perched atop a mountain, and seemingly held together by magic, took his breath away. Students, clad in black robes, scurried through the halls, their faces alight with excitement and wonder. The sorting ceremony held in the Grand Great Hall was a nerve-wracking experience. The sorting hat, ancient and wise, was placed upon Harry's head, whispering possibilities before finally shouting, "Gryffindor!" Relief washed over Harry as he joined his new house table, greeted by cheers and welcoming smiles. He quickly befriended Ron Weasley, a freckled, red-haired boy with a kind heart and a love for sweets. He also met Hermione Granger, a bright and fiercely intelligent witch with a thirst for knowledge. Together they formed an unlikely but inseparable bond. Their friendship blossomed amidst the challenges and triumphs of Hogwarts life. Ron, with his unwavering loyalty and dry wit, became Harry's confidant and brother-in-arms. Hermione, with her quick thinking and vast knowledge of spells, proved to be an invaluable ally. They navigated the complexities of magical classes, from potions with the intimidating Professor Snape, to charms with the eccentric Professor Flitwick. They learned to play Quidditch, a thrilling wizarding sport played on broomsticks, with Harry proving to be a natural at the game. Through their adventures, they discovered hidden passageways within the castle walls, faced down dangerous creatures, and stood up to bullies like Draco Malfoy, a Slytherin with a mean streak and a disdain for anyone not born into a pure-blood wizarding family. Their greatest challenge came when they uncovered a plot to steal the Philosopher's Stone, a legendary artifact with the power to grant immortality. They suspected Professor Snape, the potions master, but their suspicions shifted to a more sinister force lurking in the shadows. Driven by their courage and loyalty to protect their new home, they ventured into the Forbidden Forest, a dangerous place teeming with magical creatures. They faced challenges that tested their skills and their friendship, but they emerged stronger and more united. Their journey led them to a hidden chamber deep beneath the castle, where they faced a series of perilous obstacles. Ron's strategic brilliance, Hermione's knowledge of spells, and Harry's bravery were all instrumental in overcoming each challenge. In the depths of the chamber, they came face to face with the true mastermind behind the plot to steal the stone, Professor Quirrell, the stuttering, timid Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. But this was no ordinary encounter. The chamber was filled with an eerie silence, broken only by the sound of their footsteps and the occasional drip of water echoing through the darkness. The air was thick with tension as Harry realized the gravity of the situation. However, Quirrell was possessed by the weakened spirit of Lord Voldemort, clinging to life and seeking to regain his power. The once timid professor now exuded a sinister aura, his eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Voldemort's presence was palpable, a dark force that seemed to suck the very life out of the room. Harry could feel the weight of the Dark Lord's gaze upon him, a cold, unrelenting pressure that threatened to crush his spirit. A harrowing battle ensued, with Harry's courage and the power of his mother's love proving to be Voldemort's undoing once again. The chamber was filled with flashes of magical energy, the air crackling with the intensity of their struggle. Harry fought with every ounce of strength he had, drawing on the love and sacrifice of his parents to fuel his resolve. It was a battle not just of magic, but of wills, as Harry stood firm against the darkness threatening to consume him. The Dark Lord was vanquished, his spirit fleeing, leaving Professor Quirrell to crumble into dust. The once formidable foe disintegrated before Harry's eyes, a testament to the power of love and bravery. The chamber, once a place of fear and darkness, now seemed to breathe a sigh of relief as the oppressive presence of Voldemort dissipated. The Philosopher's Stone was destroyed, its magic lost to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. The shattering of the stone marked the end of a perilous journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter. Its destruction was a necessary sacrifice to ensure that its power could never be used for evil. While Hogwarts celebrated their victory, a shadow of uncertainty remained. The halls of the castle echoed with cheers and laughter, but beneath the surface, there was an undercurrent of unease. The students and teachers knew that this victory, while significant, was not the end of their troubles. Voldemort was gone, but not destroyed. His spirit lingered, a dark shadow that refused to be fully extinguished. The knowledge that he could return at any moment cast a pall over the celebrations, a reminder that the battle against darkness was far from over. The threat of his return lingered, a dark cloud on the horizon, a constant reminder that Harry's journey was far from over. As Harry looked towards the future, he knew that he would need to remain vigilant, for the shadow of Voldemort would always be a part of his life. The battle had been won, but the war was just beginning.